Now, data analysis takes place at the end of an assessment process, and this then informs management and the teachers on where the changes should be made to improve. Now, this model, although it looks quite complicated, is really integrating three different processes. It's integrating the moderation process, the teaching and learning process, and then the assessment process. Now, let's have a look at it step by step so that you can understand the full picture. So, the numbers 1 to 6 indicate the moderation process, and you'll notice there's a description for each. So if you look at number 1, evaluate the quality of the content and skills. This goes on to number 2, evaluate the planning and implementation of the content and skills. Number 3, evaluate the quality of the assessment. Number 4, evaluate the assessment process. Number 5, evaluate the assessment results. And number 6, feedback on the assessment process. Now, this is the moderation cycle, and this goes hand in hand with your teaching and learning. Because if you have a look at the outer circle indicates the processes in the assessment. So you're looking next to number 1, between number 1 and 2, you've got the pre-marking stage. This carries on through 2 and 3, which is also a pre-marking stage. And then between number 3 and 4, you've got the marking stage. And you'll notice there, that carries on again, the marking stage. It goes through two pieces of the moderation cycle, and then you've got the post-marking stage afterwards. So of course, that's your assessment process. Now, those yellow blocks, they're shaded in between the inside and outside, are the different stages in the teaching and learning process. So you'll have it look at directly correlates with the assessment process and the moderation process. So for example, during the pre-marking stage in assessment, you're designing and planning the content and skills, and you're planning and you're implementing. When you get to the marking stage of the assessment process, in the teaching process, you're assessing and giving feedback. In the post-marking stage, you're consolidating and reteaching and looking at how we can improve. So those three processes are so integrated. Now, data analysis fits into all of this because it informs the next stage in each of these processes. So data analysis should inform the planning. It should inform the implementation of the teaching. So you've learned from the analysis of your data on how to change your teaching methods maybe. It should take place after every assessment process. Now, this is not necessarily every test, but every process that you go through, a number of tests, maybe a certain concept that you're teaching, you need to look at how the learners have done to inform how do you consolidate, how do you reteach, what do you need to reteach. Data analysis should take place during feedback of the assessment process. So again, at the end of the assessment task or the end of the term or year. And then probably most importantly, data analysis needs to inform any changes or decisions that you need to make to improve on all your processes so that you don't make the same mistakes again and you can better and improve what you've done the year before.